The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the New World Order, weighing 280 pounds. From Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
The People's Champion, The Rock. His career was thankfully salvaged, no thanks to the NWO. But as chaotic and controversial as that moment was, King, we're seemingly past that now, to where no one will put that moment away, because we'll never forget it. But this is about the word icon is used a lot.
JR, it's like in the jungle. Survival of the fittest. The old lion, the leader of the pride. And then along comes the young lion who wants to take his place. What's going to happen here tonight?
That's a great question, and we're about to find out. Many of the crowd chanting for The Rock. Quite frankly, many of the crowd chanting for Hogan. A mixed reaction here at WrestleMania. I can tell you, we were talking to The Rock earlier today, and he said he was a big Hulkamaniac as a young man. And look at the flashbulbs. This is a WrestleMania moment. Never before, and dare I say it, never again will we see such a matchup with a magnitude as The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan. Icon versus icon.
You know, this all started when Hogan asked The Rock for a picture and then insulted him about it.
Let's not forget the beatdown, the spray paint, and that Hogan damn near killed The Rock when he drove that semi into the ambulance that The Rock was in.
Well, The Rock isn't playing games tonight. If Hogan thinks he has an easy night here, he's sadly mistaken. Well, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Missed him.
And there's the tap. And The Rock counters it. Look at this. The Brahma Bull.
Heads up. Wow, what a move. Sometimes when you go high risk, you crash and burn. And sometimes you knock it out of the park. And that was a perfect example of hitting it big.
It'll be very interesting.
Watch out. Oh, no. That did it. I just can't get over what we saw.
The Rock is not letting this divisive crowd response get to him. He knows that he's in the ring with a veteran.
Oh, The Rock's too fast to get caught in that.
And he goes down hard.
Really have to tap out right here. This is such a painful hold. Rock has him up.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the pillar of Hulkamania, now knows what it means to go one-on-one.
Here is your winner, The Rock.
What an emotional ride.
Oh, what an epic match.
But The Rock finally prevailing.
Well, look at this, JR. Look at this face-off. Look at this square up again. Hulk Hogan on his feet. He's still staring into the eyes of The Rock. Are they going to go at it again? Look at this.
Hogan extending his hand. I don't know if you can trust him. I hate to say that. It's a fact, though. Well, I'll be damned, King. I'll be damned.
Oh, when's the last time you saw a class act like that, JR?
A handshake. And that's something you rarely see. And a handshake that will be remembered for years and years to come. On this night, at this magnificent event, the young lion, The Rock, has pulled it out over the veteran lion, Hulk Hogan.
Look at these fans, JR. They're on their feet. They're clapping. And I think they're clapping for both of these superstars.
As well they should.
The following contest is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger. From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 272 pounds, Triple H.
This could be a very momentous night for the challenger. His dreams could come true tonight, or his career, much like his left leg, could be shattered. The game, as we have been informed, that left quad hanging by a thread. But nothing on God's earth could have kept the game away from this match on this night against this man.
Accompanied by Stephanie McMahon from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, the WWE Undisputed Champion, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho became the first ever undisputed champion in December when on one night he defeated both The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Y2J knows how bad Triple H's quad injury was. What do you think is going through Triple H's mind? That's what he had, and he threw it all away.
Well, he's a better man for not being associated with that Jezebel, I'll tell you. This one is complicated as they get, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H won the Royal Rumble, giving him a title shot against Y2J. Triple H and Stephanie, who have been having marital troubles, found out that Stephanie was pregnant.
Oh, that's right. They were going to renew their wedding vows live on Raw until Linda McMahon called Triple H and told him the pregnancy was a giant lie, thus ending the relationship.
Stephanie then sided with her longtime nemesis, Chris Jericho. Jericho further added fuel to the fire by telling Triple H that he intentionally injured the game's quadriceps as a way to ruin his marriage. One has to imagine that Stephanie's presence at ringside is a significant disadvantage for Triple H.
Well, the man threw his marriage away, JR. A lot of people call Stephanie evil, but let me just tell you, evil doesn't look that good.
Give me a break, King. Stephanie McMahon is a Jezebel, plain and simple. Have you forgotten that she and Triple H planned the entire McMahon-Helmsley era, usurped power from her own father, then tossed Triple H aside once he got injured?
Sounds like a good businesswoman to me.
Counter by the...
He became the first ever undisputed champion, and he doesn't want to give that up.
And as you said earlier, King, Triple H might as well have a bullseye painted on his surgically repaired quad. The left thigh of the game heavily taped tonight.
You know, Triple H has got to be worried about his leg. At what point, JR, do you accept that you are just too injured to continue?
I don't think the game thinks like that, King. If Triple H's leg falls off, he'll pick it up and try to beat you down with it. The word quit is not in Triple H's vocabulary. And he strikes with a quick kick. And there's a counter by Jericho. A powerful counter by the cerebral assassin. Triple H exacting a...
Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh, and that one got him.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Page out of Ric Flair's book with a figure four.
Hey, be careful, Stephanie.
Wait a minute. She dug those fingernails right into the man's eyes.
Stephanie, look out! Oh, no.
Triple H with devious intentions.
I think I see a look of concern on Stephanie's face.
Stephanie got herself into this mess.
Oh, no. Don't you dare do it.
And Jericho with a missile dropkick that separated the game and his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Oh no! Is that a two? Flying forearm. Back into the ring now.
Back into the ring now.
Oh no! He's gonna pedigree him! The game going for the pedigree here.
Stephanie, look out!
A crippled man. Back brought through a table. I think one man's career is destroyed as well. This could very well be the last time that we see the game in a WWE ring.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Taking him back into the ring here.
You have to respect the confidence and poise Triple H is showing.
My God almighty, going for the cover. Rinse and repeat. There it is again. Now that's what this capacity crowd paid to see. This could be it. This could be it. He just nailed him with that
Coming. Whoa, tremendous leg strength, and somehow he's escaped the walls of Jericho.
Triple H exacting a measure of revenge for the quad injury suffered at the hands of Jericho last May. I'll never...
Wait a minute. Stephanie's in the ring?
I think she's trying to get Jericho disqualified.
Oh no, the refs took the chair. Now what are you going to do, Steph?
Uh-oh. Look at her face. And the game getting nose to nose with a woman he was once happily married to.
Is the referee going to allow this?
Jericho with a scintillating chair shot right between the game's eyes.
I can't believe my eyes. You hear how his leg connected?
Here's the pin. Stiff shot with the elbow. They swift flying forearm.
Oh no!
Oh, good Lord. What a sick buzz.
Oh, look at the game. He's ready to end this thing now. Oh, what a pedigree. That's it.
Going for the pin. Here's the cover. 3. This one is over.
Here is your winner and new undisputed WWE Champion, Triple H.
The game. The game. He had one good leg. He had the guts and desire. The game refused to quit. And the result is Triple H has become the undisputed champion.
He can barely stand, JR, but he still has the strength to raise the undisputed WWE Championship.
The game has endured the pain, the heartbreak, the frustration, the rehabilitation for what perhaps could have been his last match. What a display of courage. What a display of heart. We have a new undisputed WWE champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
What a night this could be, King, for Chris Jericho. He was the first undisputed WWE champion. A kid that was actually born in New York City, and he grew up his whole life as a WWE fan. The one star his whole life that he emulated from day one is his opponent tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Do you think that Shawn Michaels is ready to play?
Oh, look at him!
Shawn has always been a showstopper, but this match could be a show stealer. Arguably, both these men in different circles are considered pound for pound the best in the business. Shawn Michaels was the first ever Grand Slam champion, winning every major championship the WWE has to offer. A severe back injury that necessitated major surgery looked like it had ended Shawn's career right after WrestleMania 5 years ago.
Wow, he's back with a blast now. You know one thing about Shawn Michaels, he becomes a different man at WrestleMania.
If one were to make a list of dream matches, this one would be very high on that list.
I'll tell you, JR, Chris Jericho has done everything he can to antagonize HBK. I mean, he went from telling him how much he idolized him as a kid to sabotaging HBK's Royal Rumble ambitions.
When you're talking about Jericho and HBK, you're talking about two men who are head and shoulders above the competition.
Oh, this one will be as close as it can get. These two are so evenly matched, so similar in styles. It's impossible for me to pick a winner. I don't like the way that head shook.
And there's a counter by Jericho. You gotta wonder if HBK's entrance, with all the pyrotechnics, with these 54,000 plus fans on their feet, is all getting in the head of Chris Jericho.
Well, I don't think you have to wonder. Chris Jericho feels that he's more charismatic than Shawn Michaels. He feels that his skills have surpassed those of Shawn Michaels. But when you hear 54,000 people roaring and standing on their feet for Shawn Michaels, it's got to give you second thoughts.
Shawn Michaels has made a career of being in this situation, with his back against a wall, competing with the best of the best on the grandest stage of them all. And yet he always finds a way to overcome any obstacle.
Well, they don't call him the showstopper for nothing, but at this...
Shawn Michaels was at one time one of the most controversial figures in this business. He has had many life-changing situations. Today, he is a role model. He is a man that takes every day and counts his blessings. But boy, does Chris Jericho have an opportunity. Grandest stage of them all, where legends are made, where reputations are enhanced, where memories last forever. And that's exactly what this particular match is all about.
And Chris Jericho, he wants a career ended tonight. He wants to end Shawn Michaels' career on the biggest stage of them all, right here at WrestleMania.
Shawn Michaels already retired once due to a back injury, suffered at the hands of The Undertaker in a casket match at the Royal Rumble in 1998. Chris Jericho is looking to send HBK back to San Antonio for good this time.
Oh, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Jericho targets HBK's surgically repaired lower back as a way to end this one early. And there's a counter by Jericho. And somehow
the last time Shawn Michaels was in a main event environment at WrestleMania was in 1998. Shawn went in as champion, but soon thereafter had his back surgery.
Well, it's one of those things. What's the old saying? Age and experience can sometimes...
What we have here is a match where it's not about being the #1 challenger or the champion. It is a very personal situation, and it has been personal since last January with these two.
Oh, for so many years, Shawn Michaels was the role model of Chris Jericho. But now, as Chris Jericho has said, he feels he has surpassed HBK. Chris Jericho no longer wants to be in the shadow.
Michaels moving in.
Look out! Oh, the tide of this match has just turned, JR.
Chris Jericho is a world-class athlete, no question.
Oh, wait a minute!
Is impersonation the most sincere form of flattery?
Not when you can do it better than the original. Sweet chin music!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Here's a cover.
And he kicks out.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Classic Shawn Michaels. Oh, we know what this is, ladies and gentlemen. HBK's tuning up the band for some sweet chin music.
Michaels connects. Uh-oh, it might be time to run.
Jericho, this could be it. This could be. Oh, what a kick out by Michaels.
Oh, I thought that was it, but Michaels refuses to. We got to cover.
And he kicks out.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got. Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
Michaels inflicting a lot of punishment here.
Whoa, there's a cover. Two. No, somehow. What a competitor. Chris Jericho refuses to give up.
That reverse swinging neckbreaker has claimed victory over many a superstar.
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
Look at that reversal.
And there's the flying forearm. Shawn's going to the top. Watch it.
Great presence of mind by Jericho to reverse that. Uh-oh. Michaels see vintage heartbreak key.
We got a cover.
This 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Shawn Michaels.
What an effort. What a match.
I knew he would do it, JR.
Sunday night, March 30th, will be a night that Jericho and, I dare say, Shawn Michaels will never forget as long as they live.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this.
I don't believe it, but I'm damn sure proud to see that.
Never trust those young lions.
What a blatant cheap shot. Now, you talk about being a sick, pathetic loser right here at WrestleMania after competing in a match, perhaps the match of Jericho's lifetime, and he ends it with a low blow. That's damn sure sad by Chris Jericho.
Well, it's frustration, JR. I mean, this match has been years in the making for Chris Jericho, and it just didn't turn out the way he wanted it to.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
The Rock, arguably the greatest third-generation superstar in the history of our business. His late grandfather, the High Chief, Peter Maivia, was a superstar. The Rock's father, Rocky Johnson, a tag team champion. This young man using the WWE to springboard to Hollywood stardom. But the one thing The Rock has never done, and I truly believe it's eating him alive, King, is that on the grandest stage that our business has to offer, The Rock has never, ever defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin.
At WrestleMania, you're right. And you're right, I have to agree with you. I think The Rock is obsessed with that now. It's become his mission in life.
from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He has earned the reputation as the toughest SOB in WWE. There is no one that has ever laced their boots any more intense, any more with a will to win than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, he's a rattlesnake, all right. He is one tough SOB.
Austin raised a country boy down in Texas. The rattlesnake grew up wanting to be here, wanting to do this. This is Austin's life. This is the rattlesnake's destiny. But the same can be said for The Rock. You can make a good point that who is the greatest WWE champion of all time? A lot of arguments, a lot of discussion can be had in that respect. But it very well could be one of these two men in the ring, and only time will tell. For the third time at WrestleMania, it's The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. If history is any indication, we are in for one hell of a fight.
The Rock just came back to the WWE after a 6-month absence. And it was a huge insult to The Rock with Stone Cold Steve Austin being named Superstar of the Decade by the WWE fans.
Stone Cold was right in the middle of showing his appreciation to the fans when The Rock interrupted him and challenged him to this match here tonight.
Austin has had The Rock's number at WrestleMania, and The Rock will move heaven and earth to erase that fact.
The Russian leg sweep. These two have battled for the better part of 8 years. Austin holds 2 WrestleMania main event victories over The Rock. Will Austin make it 3-0 tonight?
Oh, The Rock will do anything, I mean anything, to make sure he comes out on top tonight.
This is one of the great rivalries that in my 30 years in the business, I've had the privilege to witness.
I don't think The Rock can look back on his career with a clear conscience if he can't beat Stone Cold Steve Austin tonight. I really don't.
His strike, it's nothing but air. Like a hammer.
What an impact from that kick.
He just turned him inside out. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
He was able to reverse that.
Straight kick. Austin's body has got to be racked in pain. But inside that ring, he'll never quit on you, folks. Stone Cold has never quit on any of us in his entire life.
Yeah, but this is WrestleMania, and The Rock is determined to beat Stone Cold at WrestleMania. Stone Cold may have to quit tonight. This may be the start.
The words "I quit" do not exist in Stone Cold Steve Austin's vocabulary. They didn't at WrestleMania 13 against Bret the Hitman Hart. And I
promise you, he's going to feel that one in the morning.
No block. Reverse.
When Austin returned to WWE, the Rattlesnake promised to raise more hell than ever before. But this match can't be going the way Austin imagined it would.
I think The Rock is hungry. He wants it more. And what we are seeing is a motivated Rock destroy Steve Austin.
Stone Cold is not going to shy away from competition or a challenge. Austin needs to turn the tide right now. This very second.
Oh, The Rock is so close that he can taste it. The weight of the world is moments away from being lifted off his shoulders.
The two competitors lock up. A massive shot. with force and velocity.
We know what this is.
That hurts. Wow. Austin's just opening a can.
I don't like the way that head shook. He was able to reverse it. Get out of that. Look out!
Good shot right there.
A spectacular counter by Stone Cold Steve Austin. There he goes. Whoa, whoa. And down goes Austin.
A clothesline out of nowhere. What a lethal series of kicks. Wow, if he keeps throwing those kicks, he's going to get tired.
A shot to the gut.
Oh, reversal. Oh.
And that one dropped it. Bang! And there he goes.
Oh, no. Misjudge that.
They dodged that one. Another clothesline. And man, was that a beaut. Stone Cold reversed it. He was in a must-counter situation, and he did it.
Stone Cold just doesn't stop attacking.
He was ready for that one. Could this be it? Looking for three, but he doesn't find two.
Man, this has been a great matchup. That's it. He's done.
And he grabs the ropes. He almost took his head off with that lariat. We got a cover. Stone Cold just kicks out at two. And he threw a hard right hand there.
Oh, look at the emotion.
And there's a counter.
Seen that one before. That's gotta hurt.
Here's a cover.
One.
Here's two. That's three. Oh my God.
Here is your winner, The Rock.
Seeing is believing, and we all saw. We saw The Rock do what you thought couldn't be done, JR. Admit it. These 54,000 people thought it couldn't be done. They turned their backs on The Rock, and they thought he'd sold out. But The Rock finally beat the Rattlesnake at WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, John Cena.
I wouldn't want to kick off WrestleMania any other way than with SmackDown's fastest rising star, John Cena.
Weighing in at 500 pounds, he is the United States Champion, The Big Show.
He's the world's largest athlete at 7 feet 500 pounds. And for the first time in his decorated career, the Big Show is defending a title at WrestleMania, the United States Championship that the show has held since last year. Have you ever remembered an athlete as dominating over the past couple of months as the Big Show has been?
Not as dominant as the Big Show. When the Big Show is motivated, when the Big Show is focused, he is unstoppable.
John Cena's WrestleMania debut tonight with a chance to win the United States Championship. First match of the evening here at WrestleMania 20. And you have to imagine that both these men have got to be nervous. It's John Cena versus the Big Show for the United States Championship. This is the first time the United States Championship has ever been defended at WrestleMania, King.
Well, John Cena has been delivering a near steady stream of insults toward the Big Show. And that's a tactic that might just backfire if Big Show gets angry enough.
John Cena has really surged as of late, King, but has Cena bitten off more than he can chew here tonight?
Well, these two have battled on and off for the past several months on SmackDown, and it all comes to a head here tonight. You hear how his leg connected? Look at this! Big bulldog!
A nice Russian leg sweep. Big Show avoids and then counters.
Missed him!
Reversed by the Big Show.
Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
King, plain and simple. Does John Cena have a chance to win here tonight?
Well, I think John Cena has a chance. But in my opinion, I don't think John Cena's going to win. But that's just my view. I mean, John Cena's a world-class athlete. He's on the rise. John Cena has to try and chop down the big redwood Big Show.
It's important to remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the Big Show has been in many high-stakes battles in his career. This is not the Big Show's first barbecue.
That's right, JR. The Big Show has basically faced everyone there is to face. And that's a huge edge in a match like this. Cena countered it.
Big Show avoids and then counters. John Cena looking for his first taste of championship gold tonight at WrestleMania 20.
Oh, Big Show needs to stay focused and regroup. He needs to rely on his power and stick to his game plan. Show's not out of this match. Not yet.
You can never count out the Big Show. He has so many ways to punish you inside that ring.
Plus, the man's a legitimate giant. That's the biggest advantage of them all.
Gets out of the way. This is John Cena's first ever WrestleMania. And one has to wonder, what could be going through the mind of John Cena about right now?
Well, Big Show is clearly more experienced, and that's what John Cena's got to be worried about. I mean, Cena's got to be feeling like a deer in the headlights against the Big Show.
I would imagine that most men would be intimidated by the Big Show, WrestleMania or not.
Nice reversal. A great reversal by Cena. What's going to happen now? Uh-oh. John Cena may be kicking it into another gear.
Reversed by the Big Show.
It's not much fun to be in there with the Big Show right now.
That'll give you a big old goose egg. A massive shot with force and velocity. Nice reversal. A great reversal by Cena. The punch connects. Not the most effective striking here.
Dropped! And that was a hard shot. Missed him. He sweeps his leg, and there's the STO. He was able to reverse that.
Big Show fires with that huge anvil-like hand. Cena just one heartbeat quicker on that exchange.
Look out! Cena countered it. He's really going for it now.
John Cena is doing the unthinkable, and the Big Show has got to be worried.
Oh, man, I don't think anyone expected John Cena to step up to the Big Show like this. Man, there's no getting up from that.
Big Show avoids and then counters. Attitude adjustment. He's going for the 3 count, a kick out at the very last toss. John Cena getting a chain in hand. He can't use this. Cena's going to get disqualified.
What's your obsession with the title anyway? You can't be cheating like this.
The referee doing the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Wait a minute. Wait, no, no.
John Cena, the nuts in his hand off the skull of the Big Show.
Oh, this isn't good.
That hurts.
There's the cover.
Gotta be it.
I think he's finished.
Gets 3. And this match is over.
Here is your winner and new United States Champion, John Cena.
John Cena has done the impossible. John Cena has slain the giant to win the United States Championship.
He needed the brass knuckles to do it, though, JR. I mean, it is WrestleMania, and I guess whatever it takes, but John Cena is the new United States Champion.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin's going to provide a very combustible element here as the special referee for what should be, King, a very physically intense matchup between one of the biggest studs on SmackDown and one of the biggest studs on Raw.
Physically intense? That's putting it mildly. And something else you put mildly was saying that Austin is going to be a combustible element. Hell, he'll explode any minute. He hates both these guys, both Goldberg and Lesnar.
The following inter-promotional contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar from the University of Minnesota, where he was an NCAA champion, made his WrestleMania debut last year at Safeco Field in Seattle, where he became the youngest WWE champion in history. But this match tonight is not about championship gold. It's about finality. Who is the man? Will it be Lesnar or will it be Goldberg?
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 280 pounds, Goldberg.
Goldberg from the University of Georgia, where he played football, 2 big collegiate athletes. But this is not going to be an amateur match. This is going to be more resembling, in my view, King, a street fight.
Oh, this match couldn't come at a more apropos place or time than WrestleMania 20. Goldberg and Lesnar with Austin the referee. It's unbelievable.
Goldberg showing no intimidation. But for that matter, neither is Lesnar.
Well, there's a sellout chant from this sellout crowd. Oh, it sounds like these fans want to see these two go. Listen to that.
We'll probably see both these men beating the living hell out of each other. And here we go. Brock Lesnar versus Bill Goldberg. A match I never thought I would see.
Goldberg has some real dislike for Lesnar. These two never really got along to begin with. But when Brock interfered and eliminated Goldberg from the Royal Rumble, well, he may as well painted a target on his back.
Goldberg then interfered in Lesnar's match against Eddie Guerrero at No Way Out and cost Lesnar the WWE Championship.
Stone Cold Steve Austin gave Goldberg, our guest referee, watching closely. I think our referee is enjoying the pain here. A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
And the impact. And down he goes. Man.
Lesnar is a former University of Minnesota Golden Gopher, the 2000 NCAA heavyweight champion. Lesnar is clearly the better mat wrestler in my view.
Well, unfortunately, Brock Lesnar's not wrestling a mat right now, JR. He's wrestling Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg, one of the standouts from the old WCW, is not known for his technical prowess or amateur wrestling acumen.
Oh, that's putting it kindly, JR. Goldberg personified.
Both these athletes are fearless. Certainly, Lesnar's conduct in recent weeks has been somewhat disappointing, to say the least. Rumors are running rampant that Lesnar is contemplating leaving the WWE.
Sounds like some of these fans want to see him go. So Lesnar wants to play football? Well, Goldberg's been there and done that.
Well, be that as it may, these two monsters have more pressing matters at hand to settle.
The reversal from Goldberg. Oh, out of nowhere.
Oh, nice block.
His strike, it's nothing but air. Oh, hard suplex.
Dropped. And that was a hard shot.
Good grief. Look at
Ref watching, asking if they want to give up. Referee watching the submission closely. He's probably enjoying it. He's putting those educated feet to good use. A shot like that from Brock is like getting hit by a frying pan.
Goldberg with all that intensity. Lesnar with that quiet seething. Both these men are world-class athletes. Then there's Stone Cold again. Perhaps the straw that will stir the drink, no pun intended, in this matchup.
These guys are trying to intimidate each other. I don't think that's going to work. Do you, JR?
I doubt there's a man. Goldberg showcasing his hard-hitting, smash-mouth, slobber-knocking style. It's safe to say Lesnar isn't used to facing someone who can deliver as much punishment as Lesnar can take.
You got to wonder, JR. Both these men have dominated their opponents during their careers. It's got to be a shock to both guys to fight someone so similar in strength and power.
Brock Lesnar is about as blue chip as they come. But right now, Goldberg, the breakout star of WCW, seemingly having trouble with the monstrous Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar is not to be taken lightly. He is unbelievably strong and not afraid to trade punches.
I think I've seen the same thing on a farm in Oklahoma. Two bulls testing each other, marking their territory. Neither one.
Submission locked in. Guest referee doing a fine job right on top of the action. I think our referee is enjoying the pain here.
Brock Lesnar just stalking his helpless opponent here. Stalking him like the black-hearted mercenary that he is.
Well, that's it. We got to cover.
God, this man's a marvel. What a kick out.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything that...
Here's the body.
God, this man's a marvel. What a kick out.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
He just reversed that with ease. Wow, he didn't
There's a cover. These guest referee matches always have me on the edge of my seat. You really never know until that bell rings which way the match could go.
And he easily kicks out.
Brock Lesnar just stalking his helpless opponent here.
Oh, my God. He connects with the F5. How did he do that?
He's going for the pin.
A kick out, and he almost had him. Man, what else do you have to hit Goldberg with? Can anything get... My God, oh,
God, this man's a marvel. What a kick out.
man, this has been a great matchup.
Look out. What a landing.
No, blocked.
And there's the counter.
Not this. That's it. He's done. This isn't good.
Oh, man, that's gotta hurt. He's trying to get inside his head. Here's the pin. Oh, baby, that was harsh. Hope he can get up after that one.
We know what this is.
There's no doubt he's going to need an ice pack in the locker room tonight.
Out. Oh, lights out.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. Goldberg showcase. And Goldberg breaks Lesnar.
Here is your winner, Goldberg.
Well, Goldberg representing Raw proudly, defeating Brock Lesnar with a spear followed by the jackhammer as the rattlesnake raises Goldberg's hand.
There was no mistake about the 3 count. Emphatically, Goldberg hit the big 3 over Lesnar.
And certainly contrary to the speculation, there was no controversial officiating in my eyes.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm still amazed at that. That was actually a quite reserved and docile rattlesnake in that match. He just stood back and let these guys go at it and then counted 3. Something tells me that this isn't over.
I think you're right, King. Uh-oh.
What's gonna happen?
And a reversal. And that punch lands hard.
Austin's looking to end.
What a stunner! Incredible counter.
And the impact. And down he goes.
Great counter. Missed him.
You can hear the chin crack as he hits the jawbreaker. Stone Cold Stunner. Austin just stunned Lesnar and Goldberg right out of the WWE ring. What the hell? WrestleMania running through the veins of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it has been. Austin sending a clear message about who the top dog is in this WrestleMania matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing 290 pounds, the WWE Champion, John Bradshaw Mayfield.
There's the champ.
The longest reigning champion in 10 years.
Oh, JBL is all business tonight.
For 242 days, a survivor. John Bradshaw Layfield has been champion. It was June 27th at the Great American Bash of last year that JBL won the title.
And there he is. There's the toothy grin of a confident champion, JBL, who has survived just about everything over the past 8 months as champion.
That's what makes JBL successful, King.
Well, JBL has victories over The Undertaker, Booker T, Big Show, and in matches like this, the Texas Bull Rope match over Eddie Guerrero. A triple threat match, a fatal four-way. The champion, whether you like him or not, is a survivor.
And introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, John Cena.
John Cena's new single is entitled My Time Is Now. Perhaps the time is now for the #1 contender. This is the first time in a month that John Cena has been able to get his hands on JBL. General Manager Theodore Long did not allow any physicality, or John Cena would lose his title opportunity.
Oh, John Cena, he's got that look in his eye. He's focused. He's zoned in on JBL. But you got to remember, JBL is a tough hombre. Tough to beat. He's the champion for a reason.
JBL is the longest reigning WWE champion in the last decade. John Cena wants to put an end to JBL's championship reign. It doesn't get any simpler than that, folks.
Yeah, but JBL has pushed Cena to this point. Cena won his WrestleMania title shot fair and square at No Way Out, and JBL has been a thorn in Cena's side ever since.
That's an understatement, King. JBL cost John Cena the United States Championship and then destroyed Cena's custom-made Spinner Championship.
John Cena has been waiting for this night for so long, and now it's happening. Oh, what a main event.
Turns it around on him.
The Thesz Press.
JBL is no stranger to a WWE ring. He has fought wars in this ring, scratched and clawed his way to WWE Championship gold. And JBL will not give it up easily.
Cena, in his first WrestleMania main event, looks incredibly motivated tonight.
Tonight is the biggest opportunity in the young career of John Cena. Can he climb the final rung of the ladder?
Oh, the final rung of the ladder is the most elusive one, JR. History is filled with immensely talented superstars who could never take that final step. Cena countered it.
Cena now scaling the turnbuckle.
Oops.
Look at that reversal.
Oh, what a clothesline.
How in the world did he counter that?
He was able to reverse that. Nice reversal. A great reversal by Cena.
JBL, a self-made millionaire, says he needs to keep the WWE Championship from John Cena. In JBL's mind, John Cena lacks the class to be the WWE Champion.
Oh, John Cena is a gutsy fighter. If he wants the WWE Championship...
You got to talk about the experience factor and how much more experience JBL has over John Cena.
Oh, absolutely. And JBL will use that to his advantage. But John Cena's gutsy. He's here to fight.
JBL, one of the toughest WWE champions ever, is here to fight too. JBL will not back down from no man.
He's a self-made millionaire, JR. You don't work as hard as JBL has just to give up and roll over.
Huge miscalculation on that.
Missed him. Cena countered it. Man, that one rocked him. He's really going for it now.
John Cena doing all he can to bring the fight to JBL. Cena is determined to become the WWE Champion.
I can't believe it. JBL can't believe it.
Watch out. The champ is here.
Watch it.
How many more of those can he take?
There's the cover.
That'll be it.
I think he's finished.
Gets 3.
This one is over. Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, John Cena.
I can't believe this.
JBL went for the clothesline from hell. Cena countered, and now Cena's going to celebrate.
We have a new WWE champion out of nowhere.
John Cena, a comeback kid. And talk about his heart and his soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, my time is now for the new WWE Champion, John Cena.
This is an Extreme Rules match scheduled for one fall. In this contest, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and falls count anywhere. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 250 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
The Rated R Superstar and his sinister sex pot, Lita. Edge is going extreme on WrestleMania.
Making his way to the ring, from Long Island, New York, Mick Foley.
Edge blamed referee Mick Foley for losing the WWE Championship. The question remains is, can the father of four, Mick Foley, once again dig deep inside himself and find the evil son of a gun that left an ear in Germany, left burning flesh in Japan, left buckets of blood on 5 continents, and God knows how many years of his life at Hell in a Cell in Pittsburgh.
Well, I don't know if Mick could find that dark place where the hardcore legend lives, but he certainly doesn't look too jolly tonight.
This one is as elementary as it gets. Edge blames Mick Foley for losing the WWE Championship to John Cena on Monday Night Raw. Mick Foley is no stranger to pain. I don't think he likes pain, but I don't think he hates it too much either.
One time Mick Foley donated his clothes to the Red Cross, and they gave them back.
I know Mick Foley, the man. I've known him for years. This is his environment. This is his element. Can Edge overcome that? Edge showing the wherewithal to reverse it. Once again, always the difference maker, Lita interfering in this match.
Foley with the cactus clothesline. Oh, that's vintage Mick Foley.
Mick Foley digging deep in his hardcore bag of tricks. Edge is in for a long night tonight.
Out on the floor and underneath the ring. There's no telling what's under this ring, JR.
Someone should have a search under the ring. There's weird things under there, I've heard.
What's he think he's going to do with that?
Oh, what a nasty.
Chair to the head.
Yeah, right to the temple, I think.
Goodness. After a match like this. Well, that steel chair has done the damage. Come on, ref. Get in there and get that thing away from him. He's no DQ match.
Foley's in trouble. Mick Foley has a long history of absorbing massive amounts of damage. His knees, particularly, are a well-known weakness.
Yeah, but there's only so much damage a human body can take. Is Mick Foley even human anymore?
Edge is no stranger to the physical toll that these types of matches can deliver either.
Well, that's true, JR. One thing is safe to say. Matches like this shorten careers. Oh, my gosh. He was able to reverse that.
Edge is getting close to the point where it's almost impossible in which to come back.
Reversal.
This could be it. This could be it.
Oh, Foley loves this kind of brutality.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed Mick Foley in some of the most brutal matches one can imagine. He was thrown off the Hell in a Cell in Pittsburgh. He was thrown 16 feet through the cell to the ring on the same night. The man lost harmony. Oh my God! He just destroyed him. And now Lita is saturating that table with lighter fluid. Oh my God! Here we go. Can you hear the anticipation growing here at WrestleMania, King?
I don't know if it's anticipation or disbelief. Watch it, Mick. Oh no!
My God! Foley
reversal. Oh. Here's a cover. 2.
Here's 3.
Oh, my God. Do you smell that, JR?
How could you not smell it?
Here is your winner, Edge.
The sickening smell of burning flesh has engulfed the ringside area.
I don't know if these guys will ever be the same. Look at Foley. Look at Edge. All the hair burned off of Foley's arm.
Well, whether you like it or not, Edge remains unbeaten here at WrestleMania. But at what price?
Well, I don't think it gets any more extreme than what we have just witnessed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing 290 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Animal Batista.
He is the Animal, the World Heavyweight Champion, who guarantees a victory here tonight against The Undertaker. Batista missed WrestleMania last year, King, because of an injury. And Batista expects to make his mark here tonight. And if Batista can beat The Undertaker and end the undefeated streak, the Animal will indeed make history.
Oh, you talk about a date with destiny, JR. If anyone can end his streak, as crazy as it may sound, Batista is the one that can defeat Undertaker and the streak tonight.
And introducing the challenger, from Death Valley, weighing 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
Perhaps no streak in the history of sports entertainment can match up to the 14-0 record The Undertaker has put together here at WrestleMania.
A decade and a half undefeated. There's nothing parallel in any sport and any genre anywhere in the world to what The Undertaker has done. His dominance at WrestleMania is amazing.
The Undertaker has not taken his eyes off Batista. Batista staring intently at The Undertaker. And he must be wondering inside, is this the final time that Batista will be standing in the ring as World Heavyweight Champion?
Oh, Batista has said all along that The Undertaker does not intimidate him. I don't know how the heck he couldn't, but maybe, in the Animal's case, he doesn't.
An absolutely awe-inspiring scene. Over 80,000 WWE fans on their feet as the Phenom, the legendary Undertaker, enters the ring to do battle for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's hard to accurately describe the atmosphere here. The 6'5", 290-pound champion Batista facing off against the 6'10", 300-pound challenger, The Undertaker.
Batista says he is not intimidated, that tonight will be different. Tonight it's not about the streak. It's all about the World Heavyweight Championship.
This one is underway, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line.
Hey now!
This isn't just a World Championship matchup. This is about history and legacy. If Batista wins, he makes history. If The Undertaker wins, his incredible legacy grows even more amazing.
Batista is in
The Undertaker finding his as the champion in trouble.
This must be part of Batista's master plan, JR, to let The Undertaker punch himself out.
Well, King, that's the most dangerous game to play on.
Oh, lights out.
Batista looking to end this one early. Somehow, some way, he kicks out.
Oh, Undertaker, he can't believe that almost happened. Undertaker counters it.
And he strikes with a quick kick. The Undertaker is a great striker and throws devastating blows. And that's a beautiful counter by the Undertaker. Watch out! And that was a costly misstep.
Batista letting loose a punch that could drop a mule.
The Undertaker is just so skilled. Shot with the boot.
Uh-oh, it may be time. That's it, he's out. Uh-oh, it may be time.
Tombstone pile driver. Tombstone pile driver.
The worst place in the world to be is on the Undertaker's bad side.
A shot to the gut.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Wow, I'm glad I'm not in there with Taker. The worst place in the world to be is on the...
Batista, for the majority of his championship reign, has fed off the energy of the fans. But tonight, the fans are not supporting him.
Well, a mixed reaction for a number of reasons, JR. First off, it's the respect for The Undertaker. Second, the fans have taken issue with the questionable tactics by Batista over the past couple of weeks.
It was Batista who delivered the spine buster to The Undertaker at No Way Out. And then Batista delivered another spine buster just 2 nights ago on SmackDown.
I'd suggest he's going to need to see the doctor in the locker room after this match.
Undertaker's thinking about it again. Man, there's no getting up from that. What an impact from that kick. DDT. Great counter.
Again with a clothesline, and that one dropped it. And can you believe that impact? And here it is again.
Undertaker's got him. 2. He used all his weight on that leg drop. Look at the sinister eyes of The Undertaker. Oh, reversal. Ooh.
Undertaker counters it. The Undertaker is the most chilling, intimidating entity that sports entertainment has ever known.
Look at this! Big bulldog!
Taker!
Oh my God! He just smashed him.
Whoa! This is bad news! Oh my God! Did you hear that tombstone pile driver? It's gotta be over.
And he holds on to the ropes. They lock up. Oh, what incredible impact. And another one.
And that's a shot that could drop a grizzly.
Seen that one before.
Does his opponent have anything left after that? The Phenom looking to dismantle him here. What punishment? Tombstone pile driver. The dead man just put the final nail in the coffin.
We got to cover.
Here's 1, 2, 3. This one is over.
Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.
15 WrestleMania, and none bigger than what The Undertaker has accomplished tonight.
The Undertaker wanted that title. He wanted Batista. And these fans came here to see the streak live on. And damn it to hell, The Undertaker delivered one more time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, representing D-Generation X, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
DX is Shawn Michaels, with a golden opportunity to once again make history in the WWE. King, in 30 years that I've been around this business, I don't think I've ever seen a better big match competitor than Shawn Michaels.
Well, Shawn Michaels told us, and he even told John Cena, that you would never see it coming. Quite frankly, I didn't see it coming, and neither did John Cena. That super kick from HBK. But tonight, John Cena may see it coming because he knows it's coming.
With 80,103, setting a new record here in Detroit, Shawn Michaels has the opportunity, as mentioned, to make history. It has been 9 years, King, since HBK was WWE Champion. Here's a man that left the WWE due to a back injury for 4 years and then returned to become World Heavyweight Champion, the same title that The Undertaker won here tonight.
Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions and the WWE Champion, John Cena.
Now that's what I call making an entrance.
Well, remind me not to ride shotgun with John Cena. It's going to be John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. And I never thought that I would see these two superstars face off at a WrestleMania.
HBK won a triple threat match against Randy Orton and Edge on Monday Night Raw to become the #1 contender. And then HBK ran in to help John Cena when Rated RKO were just about to beat him down.
Then Orton played that video showing how Cena can't trust Shawn Michaels, that HBK has betrayed every partner he has ever had.
Exactly.
But John Cena finding his mark on HBK. Cena using his tremendous strength advantage to make up for his comparative lack of experience against Shawn Michaels.
Well, that's something.
The enziguri on the WWE Champion. John Cena looks to be out on his feet.
Oh, this doesn't look good, JR.
Good God Almighty. Michaels with that springboard moonsault catching Cena on our announce table.
HBK will do whatever it takes to be the WWE Champion. I mean, they don't call him Mr. WrestleMania for nothing. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Bam! He was ready for that one. And rolled back into the ring now. Oh, man, what a shot to the face. Counter by HBK.
He was able to reverse that.
And he strikes with a quick kick.
What a hardcore lariat. Oh, what incredible impact. He just nailed him with that choke slam. Wow.
And Michaels has that faraway look in his eye.
And a picture-perfect inverted atomic drop. Cena just one heartbeat quicker on that exchange. There's no doubt Shawn Michaels hoping to rattle Cena's cage here in the early going. Based on experience alone, Shawn Michaels has a tremendous comeback.
Oh, you can't let up when you're facing HBK. If you get him down, stay on him.
Many an opponent has had Shawn Michaels on the ropes, and many of them have made the mistake of letting up, of letting their guard down.
And that's when HBK tunes up the band and delivers sweet chin music. This guy's just getting worn out.
And Cena wrenches with submission hold applied and the rest in position.
Oh, he's going to have to block out the pain if he hopes to escape this. Veteran reversal by Shawn Michaels.
A very clever move. What a smart athlete.
Oh, look at the emotion. Uh-oh, it might be time to run.
He might not be out of this just yet. John Cena has stepped into the ring at WrestleMania 23 and has taken the Heartbreak Kid to the limit.
The current WWE champion has stepped up to the first ever Grand Slam champion and has proved that he deserves to wear the WWE Championship gold.
HBK, one of the most, if not the most, decorated superstars in WWE history, might be seeing his hopes of regaining the WWE Championship slipping away.
Well, the Heartbreak Kid might be the best to ever lace up his boots, but maybe not tonight.
A kick.
No, not again.
It's in these moments where you see the difference in experience. There is no substitute for experience. And in this match, HBK clearly has Cena's number.
It has to be weighing on John Cena's mind. He's in the ring with Mr. WrestleMania, HBK. I mean, that has to be affecting John Cena's confidence.
One thing you can count on is that regardless of whether you win or lose, sink or swim, HBK will push you to your absolute limits.
Quick! Somebody throw Cena a life preserver. Dropped. And that was a hard shot. Watch out!
Oh, Andy. Cena's got the STF.
Good grief. Look at the pain on his face.
This is not the position you want to be in.
And this match is over.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena.
Shawn Michaels defeated at the hands of John Cena. And John Cena is still the champ.
An amazing main event battling through the brilliance of Shawn Michaels' game plan here tonight.
The following is a career-threatening match. Now, in this contest, should Ric Flair lose, he must retire. Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels has found himself in one of the most unique situations of his magnificent and storied career. Shawn Michaels, just last night, said he was in the front row when Ric Flair was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And as many of us were, tears were flowing down the face of the Heartbreak Kid. What Shawn Michaels is challenged to do tonight may certainly give new meaning to the marketing term of Heartbreak Kid. It is Mr. WrestleMania that Ric Flair wanted here tonight. And I will assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that it is Mr. WrestleMania that the Nature Boy will get.
And approaching the ring, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 234 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Well, no one has style, no one has profile quite like that man. Look throughout this huge crowd at all the woos you're going to hear and see tonight. There's just absolutely never been anyone quite like Ric Flair. Has there?
Absolutely not. And there never will be again. What an amazing environment. A larger-than-life spectacle that I wish you all, wherever you may be, could be here tonight and feel what we are feeling right now.
And over the years, nobody has done the pomp and the pageantry as well as Ric Flair.
Thousands upon thousands of fans have traveled from around the world, are standing on their feet in respect of Ric Flair and his quest to continue his storied career.
There it is! Vintage Flair! Vintage Nature Boy!
I can not press what a tremendous honor it is to call this match. Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels, with Ric Flair's career on the line. If Ric Flair loses here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Nate must retire.
You know, JR, this started a long, long time ago when Mr. McMahon decreed that the next match Ric Flair lost would be his last.
And let's not forget, it was Flair who challenged HBK. Flair even said that it would be an honor to be retired by Shawn Michaels.
What an emotional moment for both these men. Ric Flair, a 16-time world champion, putting his career on the line against Mr. WrestleMania himself, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
The figure four! The figure four! How much force was delivered there? Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
And there's the reversal. Counter by HBK.
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
Oh, nice block.
Oh, out of nowhere.
What a knife-edge chop. The Nature Boy's career has been in serious peril for months now, but never so much as tonight up against a fellow legend in Shawn Michaels.
I don't think anyone can argue HBK and Flair's abilities and careers. It must be heart-wrenching for HBK to know that winning a WrestleMania tonight means Ric Flair will never compete again. Nice reversal there. This might be big.
The speed, the collision.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing here?
And it goes running. Oh, look out.
Oh, no. Talk about getting launched out of the ring. HBK sees the opportunity. That was one vicious neck breaker.
Careening into the barricade. How in the world did he counter that? And still be standing, it's Shawn. Oh, what an amazing setting.
Wait a minute. What is he doing? Look out!
Oh my God, a thunderous moonsault.
Oh, man, that's got to hurt.
Folks, if Ric Flair is the greatest of all time, how can one argue that Shawn Michaels isn't 1A?
I'm warning you, I will count you out.
Back into the ring now.
We got a cover. There's two.
He's really going for it now. And he gets leveled. Uh-oh, sharpshooter is on. How long can they hold on?
Submission hold applied, and the rest in position.
Great hold being applied. Nice reversal there.
He was ready for that one. A massive shot with force and velocity. He's applying the pressure.
This is such a painful hold.
And his attack misses. Wow, what a counter. He leaps into the air for a flying forearm.
The reversal from...
And he blocked it.
Oh, my. Veteran reversal by Shawn Michaels. He was able to reverse.
He's going for the pin. He made that reversal look easy. And he turned. He's got the rope. He just nailed him with that choke slam. Wow. And a veteran-like reversal by Shawn Michaels.
Nowhere to go. Really going to work here. Just wrenching that thing. The tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end.
I don't even know how you can get out of there.
The reversal. There's the cover. I think he's finished. Oh, and he lands that one right to the head. That's it. He's out.
Seen that one before.
Look at this. It's locked in. I think we may be moments away from seeing his breaking point. Look at these fans, JR. They're on their feet. They're clapping. And I think they're clapping for both of these superstars.
The look on Shawn Michaels' face tells the entire story.
Well, desperate men do desperate things.
The Nature Boy, making it to his feet, says, "Bring it on!" Flair's not finished yet.
Flair wants to fight. I bet they could hear that one up in the rafters. Michaels reverses it.
And there's the flying forearm by the showstopper.
Everybody in this arena knows what time it is. And there's that sweet chin music. It may have just played him to sleep. Uh-oh, it might be time to run.
And they reverse, going for the pin. Here's the cover.
What a body shot. What a backdrop.
Uh-oh, nice counter. He might not be out of this just yet.
He's got him up. Talk about having a reserve in the fuel tank. And Shawn Michaels is going up. I think Michaels wants some more sweet chin music. Michaels connects. Here's a cover.
Here's two. Here's three.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels hesitated and hesitated and contemplated, but he had to do what he came to do. Michaels did exactly what Ric Flair demanded, the very best of Mr. WrestleMania. You have to wonder what's hurting Shawn Michaels the most, his broken ribs or his broken heart.
JR, we saw it. It was what Ric Flair wanted Shawn to do. Flair gamely came to his feet and said, "Come on, give it to me."
Over 70,000 fans pay their respects to the greatest competitor that has ever laced a pair of boots. John Cena is determined to reclaim what, as he said, he never lost, the WWE Championship. Due to a career-threatening quadriceps injury, the game missed WrestleMania last year in Detroit. Triple H is looking to compete here tonight on WWE's grandest stage and become a 12-time world champion. I really don't think that there's anyone that I can recall in my long career that comes to the ring with more intensity than the game. He is as intense. In 2004, the third-generation prodigy, Randy Orton, became the youngest world champion in WWE history. On this occasion, he had over a 6-month reign, and Orton says he is a one-man dynasty. And if Randy Orton can lead WrestleMania 24 as the champion tonight, there's not a man, woman, or child on earth that can deny that.
Well, you talked earlier tonight about the passion of Triple H and the desire of John Cena. Randy Orton said that if you combine all of those attributes that Cena and Triple H possess, then you get Randy Orton.
And gentlemen, Triple H, Randy Orton, and John Cena for the WWE Championship.
Well, I'll tell you, JR, this match is a long time in coming. And these three men have done everything possible to get to this moment. Cena stunned the world coming back from injury to win the Royal Rumble and challenge Orton at No Way Out instead of WrestleMania.
Cena lost that match against Orton when Orton got himself disqualified. That same night, Triple H won his Elimination Chamber match, making him the top contender for the WWE title.
Oh, these three men have agitated, interfered, and interjected themselves in each other's business for months. And it all leads up to this moment.
Rolled back into the ring.
Oh, look at the emotion. These no DQ matches are so dangerous.
His strike, it's nothing but air. And he gets in another shot with that weapon.
He got him. I don't like how slow he is. Well, that steel chair has done the damage. He's just lethal with that thing.
Oh, and that one got him. Blocks the chop. Nice.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move. Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that. Oh, look out!
The game has gone through absolute hell to earn this opportunity after winning the Elimination Chamber.
Don't forget about the game's career-threatening injury. It's impressive the amount of dedication and physical conditioning that saved Triple H's career.
Triple H tore his right quadriceps in a tag match against Orton and Edge at New Year's WrestleMania.
Oh! He's really going for it now. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that. After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his diet for the foreseeable future.
Look at the strength behind those strikes. Woo! Good night.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
I'm not so sure how many of those he can withstand. He's in the driver's seat, and he knows it. If you want to survive in WWE, you must beware of Randy Orton. Cold, calculated, superior skills, and the art. It doesn't matter who gets pinned here. The man that makes the pin is the WWE Champion.
That's why we talked about the fact that it doesn't really favor Orton, because John Cena could pin Triple H, or Triple H could pin John Cena, and Randy Orton not.
Let's not forget that Triple H beat Randy Orton for the WWE Championship back in the fall. The game won it on that night and ended up defending it 3 times. Triple H was beaten by Orton in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and now Orton is doing anything he has to leave WrestleMania the WWE Champion.
That's right. That's the backstory that got us here tonight.
Oh, and a nice elbow.
Oh, look at the emotion. Back into the ring now. That's it. He's done.
And the emotion just comes pouring out. Oh, RKO.
That's it. That's got to be it. Right hand by Randy.
He's trying to get inside his head.
Orton looking to do some serious damage.
Randy Orton is no stranger to killing someone's legend. And here comes the game. Oh, and Orton has him scouted.
A huge double Heyman's DDT. Orton is in firm control of this championship match. Triple H looking to be suffering from the lingering effects of his quadriceps injury.
And those effects are going to linger for a long time, JR. He'll never be completely 100% again.
Well, as much as I don't want to admit it, King, I think you're right. Triple H is clearly struggling tonight.
Let me tell you, folks, he's putting on a clinic.
This is it. The moment Orton has been waiting for. Orton's just measuring him here.
Look at Orton. He actually loved every second of that. We got to cover. 1.
And his attack misses.
Wow, what a counter.
Orton escapes. A ferocious clothesline. Just devastating. Hold it up, end over end. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
He just turned him inside out. And the impact. And down he goes. Man, oh, man. He's tearing it up out there.
He misjudged the range on that one. Bam!
Here's the cover.
And he goes running. And he strikes with a quick kick.
Big right hand right to the chin.
Orton escapes.
Did you hear the impact from that clothesline?
Oh, and Triple H saw it coming.
That's it. He's out.
Triple H goes shoulders up early. What tenacity.
Keep in mind, this is no disqualification. Anything can happen in this one. Clothesline. Watch it. Oh, if that wall hadn't been there, he might have ended up in the 4th row at ringside. I don't know how much longer he's got.
Oh, man, I could feel that from here. He's going for the pin. Here's 2. That's 3. This one is over.
He is your winner and still WWE Champion, Randy Orton.
It was what we have grown to know from Randy Orton. When it looked like the game had won the WWE Championship with a pedigree to John Cena, Orton capitalizes and retains.